good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are at, guys, in this beautiful, magnificent world that we all live in. This is your boy Jaime G. And we're about to dive into some Doge and some overall crypto market news. None of this is ever financial advice, guys. It's just me, your boy Jaime G, sharing his thoughts and opinions, nothing more, nothing less. Now, if you guys are ready to get right into it and see what's going on in the Wild Wild West of crypto land, without further ado, let's get it. All right, guys, we're going to start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 46,226 with 94 cents. We are down 1.92% for the day. As you can see here on CoinMarketCap, top 100 are pretty much in the red, guys. Granted, there is some coins in the green. We have, what is that? The internet, whatever that one's called. I can't remember. You know what I mean? You have Near, Phantom, Cosmos, Chainlink, Algo, Uniswap. So you do have some in the green, Polkadot. You have some in the green, guys, but for the most part, you know what I mean? We're consolidating, right? There's a little pullback in the market, obviously, right, guys? I truly believe Bitcoin is just doing its thing. It's consolidating as usual, trading sideways, being boring, getting ready for its major breakout to the upside, baby. All right, guys, enough of Bitcoin. We'll get into some more Bitcoin news in a minute. All right, guys, let's dive into Dogecoin. We are currently, obviously, ranking number 12 still on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. We are at 16 cents right now, guys, or 0.1696, right? Almost 17 cents. We're down 2.3% for today. Our 24-hour low was at 0.1683, and our 24-hour high was at 17 cents. Our market cap is sitting at 22.5 billion, and our volume has gone up, guys, from what it was yesterday, right? So right now in the last 24 hours, we are sitting at $503.53 million. So that's a positive thing, right? We have more volume, guys, in the last 24 hours. All right, enough of the stats. Let's dive into the charts real quick. All right, guys, what do we got going on here? All right, man. So we're going to talk about resistance first, okay, guys? So this freaking darn 21-day simple moving average, guys, continues to be a challenge for the bulls, right? They haven't gave up, and they eventually will break the resistance, guys, right? But we need Bitcoin to have a very aggressive push up to the upside, which will obviously benefit the price of Doge, right? In my opinion, anyways. And we also need to see a lot more trading volume, guys. You know what I mean? At least in the past 24 hours, Doge's trading volume has increased, guys, by 17.79%, totaling $416.45 million, right? Which is a step in the right direction to help push the price of Doge up, right? So for those of you that might not know, obviously this red line here is the 21-day simple moving average, and it is acting as a freaking pain in the ass for us, right? As you can see, we have tested it here, 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 right? And if I was to go back on this chart, you would see it as well, right? So in the last 7 days, we have tested it 4 times and gotten rejected, right? And not just that, guys. Like I said, if you look back on the chart, I'm not going to do it for like the past 2 months, right? This 21-day simple moving average has been acting as a resistance for us this whole time. So long story short, resistance is coming in pretty hot, hard, and heavy at this 21-day simple moving average, which is technically at 0.1760, right, guys? But to me, that's 18 cents, right? I'm just going to round that off to 18 cents. Now, support, excuse me, on the flip side, guys, right, at least our level of support has proven time after time, right, that the 16-cent area is pretty much the bottom for now, right? That is, but that's all subject to change, right? This is crypto, baby. Anything is possible, right? But nonetheless, 16 cents has proven to hold us, be holding us up, and like I said, acting as a very strong bottom for us for now. But that's all subject to change. But for now, it's holding us up pretty darn good, guys. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So support is coming in strong at 16 cents, right? And resistance is coming in hot and heavy at that 21-day simple moving average at 18 cents. Okay, guys? So that's pretty much what I had as far as the charts. I just wanted to be pretty quick and straight to the point. We're just consolidating, as you can see, right in this area here in between, you know what I mean, the 21-day moving average and 16 cents. So between 16 and 18 cents, right? Until we have Bitcoin push up aggressively and we get a lot more trading volume, guys. then obviously we'll see the price of Doge go up, right? Then our next level obviously will be around the 19 cents area, right? We got quite a bit of level of resistance to battle as we continue to push up. But for now, 16 support and 18 is resistance. Okay, guys, that's what I had as far as the charts go. Guys, did you guys know though, at least now 54% of Dogecoin holders are still in profit, right, guys? So, you know what I mean? That's a pretty positive note, right? At least 54%. So, little teeny bit more than half of all hodlers that are hodling Doge are in profit still. All right, my phone's not cooperating here. All right, here we go. Now let's dive into this article here, right? Let's get into some fundamentals here. Now it says 90.3 million Dogecoin wired by anonymous whales in past 24 hours. Now it says, according to data provided by Dogecoin Whale Alert Twitter account, over the past 8 hours, several crypto whales have moved over 90 million Dogecoin, which constitutes of 15 million 562 and $406. Meanwhile, a major ETH whale has brought up another crypto popular amount, top 1,000. Okay, that's about, we're not going to read that. It's about Polymatic. All right, now it says large holders of digital currency known as whales in the crypto community have conducted 14 major transactions, carrying a total of more than 15.5 million worth of the largest meme cryptocurrency. The largest transaction carried 15.499,637, which totaled 2,684,336. The amount of Doge carried by the other transfers varies from 1 to 5 to 8 million Dogecoin. Now, this here, guys, is what I really wanted to point out to you guys. Now it says $15 million, guy, or 15,000 Doge, right, which is equivalent to $2 million, 2.6 million, right, was transferred from multiple wallets to a known wallet. The fee was 103.37 Doge, $17, guys, and 90 cents to send over $2 million, over $2.5 million. Now, if that would have been Bitcoin, you would have been charged, you know what I mean, a couple $100. Now, if it would have been Ethereum, that would have been a couple $1,000. The point I'm making, guys, is that I wanted to point out on this is that Dogecoin has came a long way, right? Our transaction speeds are faster, and they are cheaper than Ethereum and cheaper than Bitcoin, right, guys? Why wouldn't you want to use Dogecoin as a fiat, as a currency, right? Well, that's what I wanted to point out, right, on this whole article, right? This was the most important part, was the fee, the transaction fee, right? $17 to move $2.6 million. That's freaking a major accomplishment, right? We've came quite a ways from where we were to where we are now. It says the largest transaction fee here was to send the affirmation, whatever that word is, 15.5 million Doge, and the fee was amounted to 103. Okay, like I said, the lowest fee today, guys, was 0.014, which is equivalent to like 0.002 cents of a cent. That's freaking insane, guys. We've came a long ways, right? Now, it's pretty much all I had as far as Doge. Now, that's a positive catalyst, though, for Doge. Now, is that going to push the price up? No. But I just wanted to point that out to you guys, right? Now, let's dive into some Bitcoin / overall crypto news, right? There's a lot going on, guys. A lot. First things first, right? Let's dive into this article here. Now, it says Bitcoin trumps gold and 16 others to become best performing asset class. Now, does that surprise you? Heck no. Now, it says Bitcoin, having closed 2021 with 66.5 gains in total returns, has been the best performing asset class for the third year in a row, guys. Not one, not two, but 3 years in a row. Bitcoin outperformed 16 other asset classes, including age-old investments, vehicles like gold, commodities, and U.S. treasuries and bonds, guys. So that, I mean, I don't know what, I mean, if you look into this article, it breaks it down, so on and so forth, right? The statistics, I'm not going to do all that. I just wanted to briefly touch on it. Now, guys, if you were to invest, you know what I mean, you would have been up 66%, but for the past 3 years, right, guys, you'd be doing better than the S&P 500, better than investing in gold. And if you guys still need, what is the word I'm looking for? To be convinced, right, that Bitcoin is a asset class of its own, if it's a hedge against inflation, right, a store of value. I don't know what to tell you guys, man. Maybe I need to club you guys upside the head or something, right? I'm joking, right? All right. Now, here's our next article, right? Now, this is Wharton professor warns about inflation, predicts many rate hikes, says Bitcoin has replaced gold for millennials. Now, why, guys? Millennials are obviously the younger generation. Then you have the Gen Z, right? They're into the digital assets. They're into the technology, right? So on and so forth, right? Gold is old and it's getting replaced, right? Whether we like it or not. This is a finance professor at the Warren School of the University of Pennsylvania has warned about inflation and the Fed's hiking rates many more times than market expected. He also said that Bitcoin has become the new gold for millennials, right? And he had this to say. He says, let's face the fact. I think Bitcoin as an inflation hedge in the minds of many of younger investors has replaced gold. Digital coins are the new gold for the millennials. I believe it as well, guys. It's the digital, they call it the digital gold 2.0, right? It's the internet gold, if you will. And I believe it as well. And I invest in it and I firmly believe as well, right? It's a better investment than gold, right? And it's here to stay, whether people like it or not, right? All right, next article. Moving on down the list. Thank you if you're still with me, guys. Now it says 87 billion Italian bank to add Bitcoin trading. Now it says Banca Generali will reportedly enable its over 300,000 customers to buy and sell Bitcoin early this year in a native integration with CRUDEOIL. Now, why is this important, right? It's just another bank that's allowing Bitcoin, yada, yada, right, guys? The reason why this is important because it points out and it shows major adoption. And just think of that, over 300,000 customers. Now, say even just 5% of those customers started allocating some of their finances into Bitcoin, right? Granted, we know 300,000 and all of them aren't gonna start buying Bitcoin because of it now in cryptocurrencies, right? But there might be a small portion of it, right? Which means that it'll help the market capitalization of the overall crypto markets grow in return, right? In return, will help push our whatever, if it's Doge or Chainlink or whatever, Shiba, Bitcoin, it'll help push the price up, and that's what we want, right? But not just that, we want major adoption. We want acceptance for digital currencies, right? It's not going away whether people like it or not. The sooner people accept the fact that digital currencies, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, it's here to stay, the better for them, right? Especially if you're investing in it, right? Now it says Banca Generale, an Italian bank with 87 billion in assets, will reportedly integrate Bitcoin services to its platform early this year through a partnership with Bitcoin company CRUDEOIL, right? Like I said, this is huge for adoption, guys. It's just bank after bank, you know what I mean? Hedge fund, institutional investors, countries like El Salvador accepting Doge as form of payment, so on and so forth, right? We are moving in a positive way and a lot faster than people expect, guys. All right, now here's the next article. Now it says VCs invested at 30 billion in crypto firms last year, more than 400% increase compared to 2020. Right, guys? So it has shot up tremendously in 1 year. Why? Because obviously, right, these people see the bottom line is there's profits to be made, money to be made in crypto. We are still early, and right now it is plenty of time to make plenty of money. And these people obviously have deeper pockets than us retail investors such as you and I. But the point I'm trying to iterate and point out, guys, is that obviously institutions and VCs and hedge funds see, right, and they're buying the dips. They're putting their money where their mouth is. They're continuously buying up crypto. Why, guys? Because they know, man, it's gonna go up eventually. Here in 5 to 10 years, people are gonna wish that they invested in cryptos such as Dogecoin, Shiba, VeChain, or Bitcoin, or Cosmos, right? Right. I just listed some of the coins that I'm holding on to, guys. But anyways, right, I'm not gonna dive deep into this article, but I just wanted to point it out, right? Because this is a major accomplishment, right? And it just continues to show adoption, right, guys? How it continues to grow and grow. All right, guys, now I'm going to close out with this article here. Now it says Bitcoin stuck in range between 45K support and 52 resistance, right? And we've been pretty much trading sideways, guys, consolidating between this area of 45 and 52K, right? We got rejected not before the year ended at 52K, right? And we came all the way back down to about 46K. Now it says Bitcoin is off to a slow start as traders ring in the new year. It says the cryptocurrency is down about 8% over the past week as demand from buyers slowed. The current price of around 46K is near the bottom of a 2-week long price range, which previously led to higher bids for Bitcoin. Now, the RSI on the daily chart is rising from an oversold level reached on December 10th. This suggests selling pressure is starting to wane, especially as downside exhaustion signals appeared on the daily chart for the first time since July. So what all that's trying to say, guys, basically is that the sellers are getting tired of continuously selling, right? Because they're not going to sell all of their allocation in Bitcoin, right? They're selling to make profit, but they're not going to sell all of it. Why? Because they know it's still going to go up, and they're just manipulating the market, if you will, in my opinion. Now, since Bitcoin will need to return above its 200-day moving average, currently at the 47,962, to yield further upside targets. The next level of resistance is seen around 52K, which could limit short-term gains. Right, guys, so we're going to have a little bit of a struggle between 47.9, and once we get past that, then obviously 52K will be the next level. It says for now, price movement is slowing ahead of the Asian trading day as buyers and sellers appear to be in a stalemate. Right, basically, which means it's kind of 50-50. It's in the middle, right, guys? So keep that in mind. Between 45 and 52 is where we're pretty much ranging between, consolidating between those areas of resistance and support for Bitcoin. All right, guys. Well, hopefully this video was helpful, informative, and useful for you guys. Please consider to like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. And it helps me out with the YouTube algo to get this out to the masses, guys, right? Anyways, you guys stay safe and stay blessed. Your boy Jaime G is out till tomorrow. Peace. Now, where's that damn stop button? Can't get it, guys. Oh, there it is. Peace.